So we're going to set the piston throw, and since this is, I can try pushing this down. I'm not going to do that. So let's push it down so it's touching. I've got my portafilter in place, and I just push this down so it's touching the bottom of the screen itself. Okay, and some people take a hammer and whack it, but you got to be very careful doing that you don't mess up these threads. And the next thing I'm going to do is take this lock washer here. Not lock washer. This washer actually does lock. This is just a regular washer, and it locks the piston in place. Now, you may have noticed, I have just noticed, I'm not totally prepared yet. I have it. The holes for the pin here need to be in place. So I need to turn this around. Oh boy, how am I going to do that now that I've got everything in place? Let's see. I'm going to back that one off a little bit. See if I can. I need to turn the piston rod around so that the holes are facing. And to do that, let's see if I can lock in this nut. These are 14 millimeter. Actually, I grabbed the 13 here by mistake. That one wasn't going to work. 14 millimeter open. And I'm only doing this because I screwed up. I didn't line the piston, the holes in the piston rod properly. So I've got a little bit of spacing right here. And now I'm going to just see if I can turn the piston. I don't know if you can see that coming around. It's actually perfect right there. There's a little hole right here, and that's where the piston rod's going to go. Not the piston rod. That's where the pin's going to go for the lever to move it up and down. So now I've got this in place, and I've got this so that it won't turn on me. I'm going to loosen this back up so that I loosen the top nut. And so what happens with this is that you don't want to have the piston touch this shower head every time you pull a shot. So what you do is take this nut here, this capture nut, capture nut, I guess I'd call it, and turn it, I would say, 1/4 to 1/2 of a turn. Let's just turn it to there. And that pulls the piston up off of the shower screen so that doesn't put pressure on it and tries to knock it out every time. And so now put on this what do they call this nut again here? It's got a name for it. It's like a walnut, or I forget exactly what it's called. The walnut, that's funny. But use it to protect yourself so that the sharp threads are not on the top. I'll think of it in a minute. But you want to hold the capture, or this capture nut down below, the bottom nut, and just snug the top nut to it. Okay? So that gives us the proper piston throw, and it gets us where this pin can go in, and the nuts are now in place. So we'll move on to the next phase. Okay, I just remembered it's called an acorn nut.